tip on raising boys is to avoid taking their temperature, avoid analyzing them too much, and avoid piling on your emotions to an event that may not really merit that. If you see your son come home from school and he's had a bad day, you don't want to ask him, "What's wrong, Johnny? Are you feeling okay? Is there something bothering you?" That really turns a young man off. He doesn't want to talk about it for the most part. He doesn't want to get into it. And if he does, he'll tell you. And another aspect I think which is important is that if your son does something wrong, don't pile on. Don't continue to tell him how bad he was. Don't continue to explain to him why it was so wrong. Just tell him, this was wrong, this is your punishment. I remember one time in high school I did a practical joke and one of my neighbors with my friends, we thought it was really funny, but it ended up being a big problem. The police came, they broke up a dinner party my parents were having. There were 20 of their best friends from all over the state of Michigan that were there. They never touched dinner. And I walked into the house to see this beautiful dinner that was prepared that hadn't been touched, all their friends gone. And I knew I was the cause, and my mom looked at me and crying and said, "Michael, do you realize what you've done tonight?" And I said, "Yes, Mom, I do." And she walked away. I'll never forget that. That self-control. It was clear. It was simple. I hurt my mom. I knew I hurt my mom. The next day, I was grounded. But she didn't lash out at me. She didn't dump her emotions on me. She didn't scream at me. And that meant so much to me, and it really made me reflect in the future on how I should treat my mom and my dad. May God bless you.